ladies and welcome back to the Flytill Podcast. I am your host, Floyd B. I got a special guest on the side of me. Introduce yourself, sir.
What's up, Dominique Xavier, the wave creator. We'll go down.
Man, beautiful, bro. See, it's the Flytill Podcast where we like to give creators the opportunity and show people what they got going on, man. I love talking to up and coming. I've been, tuning into what you got going. And, I like what I see, bro. So just, I like to do the origin story, what's going on currently, and go to the future. And the conversation stems from that. So talk about how you got started in this whole wave creating business, man.
Well, I started rapping probably like I said, 8 years old. I just did an interview the other day where I was telling them how I went to a Bow Wow concert, like Lil Bow Wow, not like Bow Wow, like Lil with the braids Bow Wow. I was a kid, shit, and I had seen, these kids rapping. I wanted to rap. That's all I had seen. So I went home, told my brother, Xavier, that's how I get my name, Dominique Xavier, my first name, Dominique. My brother Xavier, he passed in 2016, so I just made our names one. But he taught me how to rap, basically, if you want to put it that way. And he made me freestyle until I knew how to put the words together, and really put pen to pad and do that like that. So I've been rapping like that for a while. And then I signed to a label in 2017 called One Fam through Sony Music, but we ain't never put nothing out. So about a year and a half ago, I got out of that deal. And I changed my name from Dominique Xavier, made my own label, The Wave, and shit. That's where we at now.
That's what I like to hear, man. I went to school with you, so I've been seeing you do the whole music thing. You've been on it before it got popular.
Yeah, Now it just look like it's just something to do,
Yeah, he was doing it back when boys were trying to get it on Facebook, push it out. Like, we was trying to just really do it. He was doing
it.
So that made me really, really proud of what I see, because, I've been seeing it come up and everything. So, yeah, man, just tell people what you got going on currently and what you trying to push currently. Just highlight them real quick.
Right now, I got a single out called High Rise. That video coming soon. Then I got a couple videos out. I do videos, whether it's a freestyle video or do features or whatever. I like to drop videos frequently because if you're not in these people's faces, you know how they go.
Really?
They gonna forget about you. So I got a video out, Free Millie. It's a freestyle. That's at like 16,000 views. Then me and my partner Tyrex, we got a video called 10 Years Later. It's on YouTube. It just hit 51,000 in 3 days, I believe, 3-4 days. So we got some good motion going. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit that million mark. Million views, million plays, million streams.
That's what's up, Mo. I only like to tell people what you got currently so they can tune in, tap in, and really support the movement, bro. I really like, I bring people on here who I support, who I rock with. And one thing I admire about you is your consistency, bro. You put out a lot of work. You've been doing the music thing for a minute. I've seen the growth. I've seen the skill level. I've seen just the tenacity. And so I had to let people know, like, this is one of the unsung heroes we need to keep on trying to champion, bro.
No, for sure.
And just speak to the people how I feel, like, just to keep pushing through, bro. I know you had times where it's been rough, so just talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be times like that, where it gets a little difficult, where it gets a little depressing, but because with the music thing, if it's nothing happening, then, or if it's happening slowly, it seems like nothing is happening. Because, shit happens so fast these days. You see these dudes online and they go viral, it seems like within a week. But that sometimes that's not real. Sometimes they've been grinding for like years. And so that's not real. They really blew up over a span of years. And then you got those people who did blow up in a week, but that don't last long. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Like, if you haven't grinded for what you want and really put in that groundwork, it's not gonna last. So with that, I just say, it feels like Nipsey say, like a marathon. But if you got that mindset, if you got that Nipsey Hussle mindset, like you just gonna keep going and keep going up despite whatever emotions come, then you gonna get there eventually. Cause hell, I'm 26. I've been doing it for a while. I put out my first mixtape probably when I was like 16, so that's like 10 years. But a nigga finally getting that traction. I'm finally putting shit out, getting tens of thousands of views. You know what I'm saying? So hundreds of thousands of streams, actually getting shit where I can see money from the situation. And now I'm at a position where I really am looking to sign a major label deal. So I got a team behind me, marketing team behind me, and we finna really push this next video and push this next project I got coming out.
Nah, that's what I like to hear, bro. Like, I'm a hip hop connoisseur, so I look at dudes like Jay-Z, DMX, and saying you see the impact that they had. But a lot of cats don't know Jay-Z ain't popped till he was 26. DMX ain't popped till he was 28. but they've been rapping in New York on the blocks and corners and on mixtapes since they was about 16, 17.
Exactly.
So they been pushing. So it's all about the timing.
Shit ain't nothing new, man.
Nah, it ain't. It's all about the time. It's all about just having that longevity. So now you know when something like, let's compare you to artists that blew up overnight. When something rough come his way, he gonna probably shadow. Something rough come your way, you gonna be like, shit, let's keep rolling. Bro.
Yeah, let's keep it going. I done been through this. I done been through the storm.
Let's keep pushing.
Yeah.
Let's keep pushing, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you came on the podcast, man. So tell us how you like the Houston music scene and what you think about it, because it's always interesting getting answers from artists.
Right. I bet. I mean, the Houston music scene, obviously, every artist gonna say it could be better, which it could. You know, we have our own little ways about us. Like, I feel like when an artist in Houston blows, everybody off the top expect them to come back and just, you know, fuck with everybody in Houston, which that's not wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, everybody gonna fuck with who they like, so you can't get mad at certain people for not fucking with you or fucking with the next man. But I feel like if an artist blow out of Houston and there's nobody they have that they want to come after them or help them cement their legacy, like, it's something wrong with that. Just because I know it's somebody you want to help. I know it's somebody you can help.
Right.
I know it's somebody you think dope. You know, and speaking of that, like, me and you were talking on my live. Well, you was on my live the other day, my IG live, when I was talking about the Sauce Walker situation. Yeah. And so that was a little crazy because he's a dude we looked at as like somebody who, and a lot of people still look at Sauce Walker like, oh yeah, he's a champion for the city, and he is. But just with our situation, ended up being something like where it ain't shake out that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's people like that in the city. It's people who show light in the city. But like, you know, it could be better. And I just think it'd be better if everybody came together for the sake of the city. Like a basketball team. You know what I'm saying? You can get your stats, or you could get your stats and help the next man, like a LeBron type nigga. Like, you could pass the ball, you could assist. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about points. It ain't all about, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the Houston team, about the Houston city as a whole.
I can respect that, man. I respect that, man. I remember I was on your live and I just heard the situation and I was a little shocked, though. I was confused, but I kind of understood where your sentiment is from, and I feel you. So, man, just for those that, you know what I'm saying, because it ain't I said this podcast ain't meant to go viral and bash nobody, but we're just going to tell the truth. So just speak on the situation that you had with Walt, man.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, Walt, I don't even have no ill will towards him or nothing. Right. Like, it ain't no beef or nothing. It's financial. I just told somebody it's a financial situation. Well, at the end of the day, we have a song together. It's doing numbers. It's called Chanel Slacks. And shit, I want to say about 2 months after, I paid for the video. 2 months after the song, I paid for the video, you know. And we a month and a half into it, probably 2 months now, and no video has been well, I shot my part, he didn't show up. And now it's like it's been a little back and forth about the money, getting the money back. And I was told I can't get the money back. And now I'm like just trying to see what to do. And at one point I was just going to take it full like smoke, you know, full beef, but like how hip hop do it. But I was like, I had to talk with somebody on my team, A&R, that I work with, who told me, you know, like, nah, keep everything in house. You know what I'm saying? Move in silence.
Right.
So I was like, I respect that. You know, that's the business way to handle it, because it is a business situation.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, you know, like I know if you're a businessman, that you don't want everything out in the open.
Nah.
So you want to handle your shit in house, but. Yeah. I definitely had to tell the people, because I am in a people business. I have fans. Right. He has fans. So I want to tell people just the situation itself. But I'm not going to take it nowhere past that. You know what I'm saying? We just going to keep it business, keep it financial, and we're going to get it handled. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, there ain't no smoke, there ain't no beef. If I see bro, you know what I'm saying? I might just try to talk to him, pull him aside, like, let's talk some business, some finance. But other than that, that's it.
Now, I respect the way you handle it, too. A lot of artists wouldn't be mature enough or even have the thought process to handle it. But you see but like you say, you see the long-term effects. Exactly. You're like, what's the benefit of me just going at this dude? And that's going to be everybody. You just trying to get hot because you're trying to go at him. And you don't need that. Your music don't speak for itself. You like, cool. Now I know what it is. That's my first hip-hop lesson. Now I know. Cool.
Exactly. That's what me and my fiance was talking about. That's a lesson, bro. Like, you can't take these losses and flip them. Take them L's and turn them into lessons. then you gonna have a short time in this game. Like you ain't gonna make it.
Nah, for real. And that just let me see how serious you take your music, bro. You really got the team behind you, investing in yourself, and you really just trying to do what you love to do, bro. Because I mean, so like I tell some artists, that's all they see themselves doing is doing music.
Right.
If they ain't doing that, then they don't know what else to do.
Right.
So I appreciate that, and I really like what I'm seeing from you, bro. So we talked about the origin, we talked about what's going on now, and then let's talk about like what heights you want to take this music thing, though, bro.
Honestly, bro, I see myself in the next 5 years. I say, a household name. I'm at the point right now where I can see myself really taking off and going into these avenues like movie soundtracks and video game, putting my music in video games and shit like that. Like, and then even myself, I can see myself doing the movie thing and having my own. Have my own businesses, have my own brands and branding deals. Like we just seen Travis Scott, a hometown dude, have a whole McDonald's branding fanatic. Like fucking, this shit went crazy. He had his own burger. Then that shit came with merch, and so I see myself doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying, for sure. And then I got a mixtape coming. I'm not gonna, give too many details other than it's a pure mixtape. You know what I'm saying? It's not an album. I got album work, but it's not time for that right now. I feel like the summer coming. These people won't you remember what Wayne used to do? We used to middle school, in high school.
I already know.
Drop 3 dedications, shit like that. I'm trying to bring it back to that. So I'm gonna drop a true mixtape after I drop this High Rise video, and we're gonna see where that go. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna take me somewhere.
That's all. That's all. I like how you trying to think outside the box. Cause sometimes I get rappers on here. I be like, "Where you trying to take it?" It be crickets because they just kind of
don't know.
They just want to rap. I just want to give me some money. I just want to sign to somebody. But you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do with that? Money don't last forever. You got to take your bread and invest it and spread it out, or try to get other avenues of revenue. So
and start making money while you not doing shit. Make money when you sleep. Come on now.
For sure. Like you always know the deal. One thing I commend about you, bro, because I know you high school. I know you kind of you gonna do you, and
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be people that come and go, but you gonna stay yourself, and that's why I always has been respected. Like even from a distance, even just in high school, it's always like you gonna do you. Like the crowd can go one way, you gonna be. I'm staying on my path, so I can respect that. That's what made me just have to bring you up here. It's already all love, bro.
Yeah, all love.
All love, bro. So yeah, man, talk about your drink, man. What you sipping on, bro?
I don't even know what this is, honestly. This some champagne, some almond. My mama gave me this shit, honestly.
Oh, that's hard.
I don't even drink like hard liquors, like vodka, fucking Hennessy, nothing like that. I drink champagne, I drink wine. I be lit though. I stay on my I be liking to be smooth, nigga. Gotta function out here.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Whenever I'm on my interviews, whenever I go to my radio interviews, I go do a studio session or some shit. I gotta bring some wine, some champagne, stay in my mode, Cause like every rapper gonna bring something. Somebody gonna have a double cup with something in it. Somebody gonna have some niggas gonna bring some Cavassier, some Hennessy. Me, I'ma just stay with my champagne,
Stay you, bro. Stay
me. Like you say, stay in my own little lane.
Your own lane, bro. That's how you take it far, cause you stay in your own lane. Now whoever come rock with you coming for a reason.
Exactly.
So like it ain't like people that try to go hop in other people's lane, they coming for that person. Or they coming on like that lane only lasts for long, but if you do your way, you're gonna be like, oh, these people coming around for me.
And like I always say, man, it's only one you. So no matter how different you may be from the next man, that's what's perfect. That's what make you you. That's what's gonna make you last forever. Because no matter what, like you said, they coming for you. They coming for that special whatever you got. So stay you. I definitely say stay humble, and you gonna make it, man. That's how I'm looking at it.
That's it, man. I like to ask artists how it's like in the studio for you, man. What you like? You like going off the top or punching in? Which one you like better? You doing
I like me. I'm a writer before I come. So
okay.
By the time I get there, honestly, I mean I didn't wrote shit in the studio before, but even then, like I'm gonna go all the way through from top to bottom, like on some Drake shit. Like if you see Drake or Wayne in the yo, like Wayne, I used to see Wayne in the yo. He like to punch in a lot. Like Drake, I see that nigga go from top to bottom, beginning to end. That's how I like to go. Cause it's like a smoother flow, you know what I'm saying? I want you when you hear my verses, I want you to feel like, yeah, that nigga did not stop. Because I did. Like, that nigga did not stop.
I can respect it, though. Like, that's a classic way of doing it. So, like you said, you got your own style, bro. And that's what make you, that's what make your music good. That's what make you continue to be the best person that you can be. Because you doing your own way. You like, shit, I see what y'all doing, but taking it here.
Exactly.
Cool.
Like I said, it's only one you.
Okay. Amen.
Sure.
Amen. Yeah, man. So, shit. I was gonna ask you. So you talk about movie soundtracks and stuff, bro. Give me some of your favorite movie soundtracks of all time.
Soundtracks, okay. Above the Rim,
Classic.
that was classic. That's a Death Row soundtrack. Then, Friday.
That's classic.
Ice Cube and Dre and all them on that hoe. That hoe was good. Fucking Dead Presidents had a crazy. I guess all the 90s shit. All the 90s shit was popping.
Legendary, like, bro.
It was legendary. You had who you couldn't miss. You putting Jodeci and Tupac and Biggie all on nigga soundtracks. Yeah, it's gonna be some hot shit. So all the 90s shit, I'm fucking with all the hip hop 90s movies, all the black 90s movies. But Boomerang, I don't know if niggas know. Go listen to Boomerang.
That's a classic.
Soundtrack.
They don't know.
Okay, so you know.
I already know.
For
they
sure.
don't know.
Yeah,
they don't know Boomerang or Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Hey, oh yeah, that hoe had the H-Town on it.
Yeah, the H-Town.
Yeah.
That hoe had the R. Kelly Freak. I don't care what y'all say about R. Kelly. Freak Tonight is a classic.
Hey, the music stand up for itself.
I said that was a classic.
Yeah, that nigga's he might be a little perv, but that nigga music legendary.
I've ever heard that come on watching this other day. I said, hey, R. Kelly really read this.
Hey, R. Kelly run everything.
He read it pretty much. And then I talked to I had my little cousin in the car with me the other day. I put on that Regulate. He talk about who this. I say,
oh, that's classic. That's Above the Rim.
That's Above the Rim. They like Regulate. They say, damn, who this singing on the hook? He on auto-tune? I said, this ain't on auto-tune.
That's no auto-tune on Nate Dogg. R.I.P. Nate Dogg. I used to want to get Nate Dogg on a song so damn bad, boy. Man. When I was coming up, I was like, man, if I could just get Nate Dogg singing on a hook, man, my shit would be too smooth.
I feel like they'll get Nate Dogg. Like they gotta let people know.
Nate, they gotta get Nate his flowers.
His flowers, man. Yeah, like I wish they would have gave while he was here, but y'all just know if you need a hook, you go ask Jadakiss, Fabulous, anybody. They going to the West to grab Nate Dogg, hook it up.
Yeah, man. Nate Dogg is the king of hooks, man. I don't care what nobody say.
And one thing I like about Warren G too is Warren G kind of like wasn't getting rocked with at first. Then Def Jam came and got him.
Def Jam came. Dev Row, because Dev Row was some bullshit with him.
Yeah, they had him.
I was watching a Dev Row documentary about how he was the only one that ain't signed with him. Mm-hmm. And like you just said, Def Jam had to come back around, pick him up, and when he took out Regulate, won the Grammy, I believe.
Won the Grammy, yeah. Def Jam ate off that because Def Jam wasn't getting. After Run DMC and LL, they was kind of dry.
Well, yeah, because the West Coast came.
West Coast came through.
Warren
G came and turned them back up.
Mm-hmm.
And they like,
some of that West Coast energy.
That's why
it's funny. A lot of niggas don't know. DJ Screw used to fuck with all that West Coast shit. Mm-hmm. Like, DJ Screw, the reason a lot of niggas down here was fucking with Tupac and E40 and Too Short. Like, the West Coast and the South got a lot of little connections. So I really, like, even between Snoop and No Limit,
all that.
And like, niggas ain't know, like, I'm a real big Pac fan. Like, this nigga Pac used to live in Atlanta. Like, how all these niggas now moving to Atlanta, I was just telling my girl, like, Atlanta really the black New York, the black LA. Because you want to move to LA, you want to move to New York, but shit, that shit expensive. Go to Atlanta, it's about that same way, but you gonna get it for cheaper. Like, so a lot of people, more land for more bread. So niggas was in Atlanta. That South and West connection, that's real.
Man, nah, that's for sure, bro. And I already know that's where it's at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just with how the stuff I see hip hop now, I feel like hip hop is influenced so much in the culture to where we need to start even I said, like, we gotta hold the torch up. Like hip hop, we gotta hold the torch up. We can't let it go by the wayside and get monopolized by, you know what I'm saying, white people.
Nah, we can't.
We gotta kind of hold
And I'm liking what I'm seeing with like the Jay-Z's.
Yeah, for sure.
What Nipsey was doing, the Meek Mills, and like you see Jay-Z just got his company bought like 50, my weight bought like 50% of his company.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on that. I'm trying to sip that, whatever that is. You know, that's all champagne. I'm trying to be on that.
Nah, for sure. So Ace of Spades. I told my partner the other day, I was in Miami and they ordered Ace of Spades at the table, and then boys looked at that bill and was like, damn. I said, hey, pay to play.
Gotta pay to play.
Gotta pay to play. That's a band in the club. Ace of Spades is about a band in the club.
Mm-hmm.
You better come ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Support black.
Support black, yeah. Title by title.
Yeah.
Get title, all that shit.
Do what you do.
I love that shit, man.
Do what you do.
We got, like you said, we gotta keep the torch held high.
No, for sure. We got the torch held high for the hip hop. And then I was to talk somebody for the city, man. Like the city of Houston, I feel like we have this culture to where that the OGs connected, but now as the youth, we kind of fragmented. So I feel like my job is to, I ain't got to be cool with everybody. I'm not trying to be cool with everybody. My thing, I'm going to respect you, though. If it's a platform, they ask about Houston artists, I'm going to, man, shout out my boy Dominique Xavier. I'm shout out the whole squad. Like everybody. Even if it's dudes I don't rock with on a personal level, I'm still going to show you love. You from the city, bro. So I'm trying to get the city, bro.
The type of shit I want to do, like, I want to get big enough to where, like, if I do a song with, like, let's say I want to get Megan, I want to get Travis, I'll just meet them on one song. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so big for the motherfucking city. Remember they used to do that? Like, you have Jadakiss, Fab, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, these niggas just all on one song. Or how Wu-Tang came through, 9 niggas from New York. Just,
I listened to that band from TV yesterday. That was just...
Hey, with Nori on it, that was Nori. Who all on band for TV?
Nori, Cameron, Styles P, Jada.
That was a stupid-ass song.
Big Pun, rest in peace, Big Pun.
Pun. Hey, Pun was a beast. Pun was a fucking beast.
Pun had some bars, illegal. But I was telling somebody who was arguing, they talk about Jadakiss. I'm like, y'all, you don't want to go there with Jadakiss bars.
Nah.
You don't go down the rabbit hole.
Jadakiss had that shit.
Jadakiss, he been doing it.
That's the type of shit I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, just bring the city all together.
Nah, for sure.
Like, put our, like, because like you said, it's fragmented. They see Megan, then they see Travis, then they see South Walker, then they'll see, coming up now, Erica Banks. She doing her thing. 1501 just signed Stunner Bam, so I'm sure he gonna do his thing. But we gotta all do our thing together, bro. We gotta show people this is one city. Like, we in the same place. People wouldn't even know it. But, I mean, Houston is a big place. I think that's a part of why, though. Houston is huge, bro.
Super huge.
Like I told you, I'm coming from the south side. To me, like, 40 minutes to get here.
I already know.
So, we on the north side. So, like, if you from the north side, I'm from the south side, we might never pass each other's path. But we gotta still make that happen. You know, it ain't nothing to get on Instagram and be like, what's good, bro? I see your movement. I know you see mine. Let's work.
Let's lock in.
Let's lock in. That ain't shit.
Let's lock in. Let's help each other grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? This the time where everybody gonna remember, because we gonna remember, like, damn, when I came on the show, I mean, like, damn, bro, remember we dropped that vid? You know what I'm saying? When boys get to where they need to be, we gonna be in the rooms. I'll be like, bro, I just left LA. I just hollered at such and such and such. Like, it sounds like a good play for you. Go ahead and eat off that.
Exactly.
And then vice versa.
Vice versa, yeah.
But it's about making them plays and making it all make sense. Because all we trying to do is be self and feed our families. That's enough money for all of us.
It's so much money out here, bro. Texas is big, man. Houston is big. There's enough money to spread 10 times, I promise.
Nah, I already know it's too much money out here, too much everything out here, bro. So yeah, bro, like, I just appreciate you. I appreciate your movement. I appreciate what you got going, and I appreciate
you, man.
And I appreciate how you handle that whole situation. Like, most cats could have got on here going crazy about it.
Yeah, I thought about it, but like I say, I thought about it. So
I thought
into it, you know.
Right.
And it was like, I don't benefit from that. He don't benefit from that. Houston don't benefit from that. Nobody benefits from that. So it's just like, man, I gotta tell you that what it is. It's business, you know.
Yeah,
so
and that's all this ever gonna be, is just business. And we appreciate everything that come with just, you know what I'm saying, you bring it to the table and you bring your own style. And I like dudes that got their own style, because it's a lot of cookie cutter cats out there.
Yeah,
bro.
a lot of copycats.
A lot of copycats that you could just be like, damn, I just see who you grew up listening to.
Exactly. I don't like that shit.
Back in
the day, man, and I know
niggas
niggas love saying back in the day, but it be true, man. Like, back in the day, you used to call that shit out. Nigga, you sound just like this, nigga. You ain't shit, man. You gotta have your own style, man.
Got to have your own style.
Yeah, you can be influenced. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm influenced by who I'm influenced by, my Waynes, my Tupacs, my Outcasts, but I'm still Dominique. I'm still my own person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let that show before anything. Man,
how many times you go to the studio a week, man?
It depends. See, at one point, I would go I would go probably like every week, once every week, just because when I knock out some shit, I'm real specific about it. Like so, but now I got the studio in my house.
Ooh, smart man. Say that bread.
What? Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now. It was a gift. My girl, my fiance, she got me a lot of what I needed, and I just went and got everything else and shit.
That makes sense.
Set it up. Now I'm going home tonight, record, knock out about 3 songs for the mixtape.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's
I love
hard.
it. I love it, man. This is the place to be.
So what kind of mic you use?
Aston.
Aston. Okay.
Yeah, them motherfuckers pretty expensive, but they worth it.
I say like the so what you think about the Apollo mic?
Oh, hey, I want one bad.
Yeah, I heard about that Apollo mic. Like if you trying to like change your sound up a little bit, it floated instead of you having to play with it a little bit and like what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's one of those mics. It's one of those mics like as an audiophile, as a person who's real like particular about what shit sound like. It's one of those mics you don't really have to do much. You know what I'm saying?
They do a lot for you.
They do a lot for you. And that's what I like, cause my next door neighbor / best friend is a mix engineer. Like go figure. Like he's my next door neighbor. We ended up becoming real good friends. And this dude is a mix engineer, and we talk about all types of mics, all types of audio interfaces all the time. And that Apollo, I want to say about 6 months ago, they dropped a brand new one. And I looked them up. I want to say them motherfuckers probably about $1,500. But that's what I need though in the home studio. When it comes time to break bread, that's one of the first things I'm buying. I'm gonna get one of them Apollo.
That makes sense though. I feel you. That Apollo, I seen one in action at my home bus studio. Hey, I seen it. I'm just like, dang, like that's that. And they like, yeah, that's the mic. I said, because I'm like, you just flowing with it. Then when they played it back, I'm like, dang. But that Apollo mic definitely worth the investment, bro. In the home studio, I tell cats like, you paying to go to a and it's hourly. And so that bread, if you take that same bread and you invest in your home studio, you record as many songs you want, as long as you want.
Forever. You can switch them up. You can not like a song, switch a verse. Like, bro, the shit is lovely to just be living where you work. Like, imagine living where you work. There's nothing you can't beat.
You wake up in the morning, got something on your mind, go straight to the yo.
And that's the funny part. The yo is in my bedroom. Like,
that's smart.
I got a nice sized bedroom, so I got a closet that was just being used for junk. Honestly, you know how I go. You got a closet space, ain't shit in there, so you just dump shit in there. Shit, we cleaned it out. Got the insulation in there. We got the mic in there. I got it now where I just sit down and record. So I can wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, roll me one, pour me something. I'm feeling good, go to work, And I got a dude I found, he mixed for next to nothing, but he mixes great. And that's what I want to tell people, man. Network, man. Network. And to have a show like this, you got to network.
You gotta reach out.
But dudes want to be to themselves so much, and not dudes, females, everybody. People just want to be to themselves so much. Dude, I found a dude mix and master for like $35. Shit sound like just on $97.99 a box. Damn. And he's just doing it because he got a site to where so many people come to him. $35, he may make $3,500 off of 100 people in about a week. Because for him, he went to school for it. It's nothing for him to mix and master a song. I done watched A-Red. I done watched Dorothy at Barron Studios. I done watched B12 who worked with Kiki. I done watched a lot of people just mix and master in no time. I'm like, damn, y'all price was a little lower. Y'all clientele would skyrocket.
Yeah, but since your price is so high, it's only
but that's cool too, because sometimes you only want to work with a select few people because you want to see who's serious about their craft.
Right, and I can respect that. Like, it's good on both sides.
Yeah, because I done been in studio sessions with other people, and it's like the engineer mad than a motherfucker. This song is terrible. But they gotta sit and listen to it for about another hour and a half because they gotta mix it.
Man, you be like, damn, family, this house for a little minute. All right, come on.
Come on, no, it's money, but
it's money. Then I've been at one rapper, he'd be like, man, throw some more reverb on it, throw my auto.
Oh yeah, you know how that goes.
You like, man, I can't put a Band-Aid on a bleeding patient, man.
Hey, look at that wound. That wound kind of is bleeding kind of heavy. I can't do nothing with that.
Can't do nothing.
Yeah, man, you gotta come with something, man. Let me tell you, new rappers, cause that's the first thing you said, man. I was rapping before, it's just the thing to do. So right now it's looking like the thing to do. But if you're not good at it, man, but you love music, it's like 100 things in music you can do, bro.
Mix, produce.
And that's what I want to tell you exactly. Mix, produce, A&R, manage, exec, fucking. You can do be a stylist just for musicians. You can be a photographer just for musicians, a videographer. Behind the camera, you can work with the videographer. You can work at the station. There's so much to do if you love music that I tell people, like, if you're not good at making it, please don't make it.
No, please don't.
Like, cause there's so many people that's good at making it that's not getting a shot. And I don't even consider myself one of them people no more. Like I say, I just had a video. Well, I have a video right now, 4 days in at 51K. So I'm getting my shine for what it's worth. You know, I'm not at the peak of what I want to be, but I'm getting my shine. Yeah, sure. So it's people that's not getting their shine. So for them, if you're not good at it, mix. Do a show.
Try something else.
Nah, for sure. But if you like it, though, give it a shot.
That's real advice. That's true to the game. I like that, and I really like that, man. So, that's being real, bro. And you know what I'm saying? As far as you, I want to just keep seeing you doing your thing. Keep pushing out your music, stay in lane.
I'm trying to see you up there with like Charlamagne though.
Oh no, for sure. It's all in due time, man, for sure. And I got a question, like, so are you independent right now? You independent?
Yeah, currently I'm independent.
Currently you independent.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, good. Because you know, I don't like to say, you know what I'm saying. I like to make sure people independent because I had people up here. They like be, you know how rappers is in contract. They really can't talk.
They can't talk too much.
Because like I was telling my homeboy, because he was telling me. He was up here, he's like, man, why he not really saying nothing? I say, you know, because he just in contract. He just hollered at somebody. So they kind of trying to say, don't say nothing until we get him a big drop, until he get that feature with such and such, or that song.
Exactly. But right now, no, I'm in full control. I do have a team of people that work for labels. Like,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. I met them through. I met some of these people through Clubhouse. You know Clubhouse.
Clubhouse hard for sure.
Dude, Clubhouse is hard. That is the best networking app they have ever made.
For sure.
All you got to do is talk.
And then all your information right there.
All your information is right there, man.
Tap in, we see what you got going.
You got a mouthpiece on you. Get on Clubhouse, man.
Nah, for sure. That's how I find guests sometimes. Like my find guests, I find something like I bring artists on here, but I bring people that got their own business or people that
I see you.
Yeah, I bring
because I ain't gonna lie, not to cut you off, I've been watching you for a while. That's why I asked you how long you have been doing it. You said, that makes sense because I've been peeping you for a little minute. I'm like, but Floyd got his own show. Let me get right first for a little minute, then I'm gonna come in here. Like, let me hop on there because you know I definitely want to get my situation right. Cause I just left my label last year, and shit just changed my name. I was fresh off of a song that it did 200,000 streams, and I changed my name. So I started from zero. But it's just the grind. I'm back up there, you know.
I appreciate you for tapping in.
No doubt, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you for all that, bro. Just couple both things. I'm just curious because I said, how was it like being in the label though in the situation? How was it?
Okay. So it was stages. It was 2 stages. No, it was 3 stages. Okay. It was the excitement at the beginning because I signed on. I want to say it was the 50th. birthday of hip hop or some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, it was like, hip hop was starting like 77 or 78 or something like that.
What's his name?
Cool Herc. And it was the 50th anniversary that day. And I had signed my deal, so I'm like, oh, this shit destined, bro. Like, I'm destined to blow off this shit. But it was a label out of Seattle, and it was an indie label. They had distribution through Sony, but they were still trying to figure a lot of they roster out. So when I signed on as like, all right, you finna basically carry us while we figure the roster out. Because I ended up doing the most streams that anybody on the label ever did. I ended up, you know what I'm saying, being like the go-to guy for the CEO when it was time to like drop something that he wanted to really get some pub. Cause I work, I do my own shit. I was on a label, but I was doing my own marketing out of pocket.
Right, you had leverage.
Yeah, I was doing my own marketing out of pocket. I was doing my own promotions out of pocket. So, like, I was doing a lot of shit out of pocket, and then when my shit hit 200,000 streams on Spotify, and I saw the revenue I should have been getting just myself, I was like, well, I split that if y'all doing some work, but I'm kind of doing all the work. So that's when I hit the second stage of like, okay, I got to get out this deal, man. And I ain't want no deal at that point. I was like, I don't want no deal ever. did fuck a deal. I'm trying to do shit independent. I got out my deal. And now I'm at the stage where I realize the benefit of having a deal.
Right.
But having the right deal.
Right.
And that's where I'm at now. Because that was a good deal for a different artist. That wasn't the right deal for me. The deal I need right now is a deal where, like, I'd take a 3-album deal where they get a percentage of certain things. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be opposed to that because if y'all putting in a lot of work, let's say I signed to an Interscope or I signed to a Sony or I signed to an RCA or whatever, and y'all putting up that marketing bag and y'all putting up that that touring bag when this Corona is over,
right,
then yeah, y'all can get a little piece for 3 albums. But I need that though. I need that marketing. I need that because my music, I feel like everybody's music can be made for the masses if they make it that way, and that's what I do. I make music that I love, but that a lot of other people can feel. Right. So you know what I'm saying? Because I get fans like coming to me like I may not be Drake yet, I may not be Wayne, but I get fans coming to me like, bro, you changed my life. I get fans who I follow back because they'll tell me shit that made me feel like I know them. So I know if I can do that to a couple hundred people, when millions here, it's nothing. So I need that type of deal. So I tell everybody, man, find the right situation for you. Because you got people that can't be on a label. Like the way they function, they can't be on a label. They can't answer to nobody. They can't follow deadlines. But I was raised in that. I was raised in like just at home and discipline and time. And timelines and deadlines. So I'm of that culture. So I have no problem doing that as long as y'all are helping them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, find the right deal for you.
Find the right deal, build leverage. I tell artists that you got the leverage. You come into the label with something. You come to the label with what you need. You're gonna be alright. They're gonna be like, dang, he got his own thing popping, and now we can just amplify it and grow it. So that's kind of where I see it at.
Yeah, and I was told by somebody on my team, I was told, look, if you can get a couple 100,000 views on multiple videos, right? That adds up to $1 million. But if you can get $1 million on one video, if you can show them one thing you did, reached $1 million, that's leverage right there. Because you're talking about leverage. And the next question might be, well, how do I get leverage? I'm telling you, that $1 million, it may seem like a long shot and everybody want it, but it's real. You can get that $1 million views, you can get that $1 million streams, you on your way and they gonna look at you. Them labels gonna see that because they follow that. And I was told this specifically from somebody who works at a label. You get $1 million views on YouTube, they gonna look at you. You're gonna have leverage. The song can be whack as fuck. Like, and we've seen that happen. We've seen songs like you like music like I like music. We've seen songs that just suck. Yeah. But hey, they got $1 million, they got signed, and what happened. Like I always tell everybody, look at Trinidad James. Like I talked, like no cap, I talked to Trinidad James when I first heard I'll Go to Everything. I first heard I'll Go Everything on a forum before it got $1 million views, before the video. I asked dude for a feature. It's the funniest story ever. Like dude said, bet. This is when Tumblr was popping. I know you remember Tumblr.
I remember. 2013?
Yeah, about 2013. Yeah, we had just started college. I had hit Trinidad out on Tumblr. He was like, bet. I'll Go Everything got that video. He walked down the street with the puppy and the gold bike. I ain't hear from Trinidad since, bro. I couldn't even be mad. I just had to throw my hands up like, hey, bro, hit that $1 million. It's a wrap. Bro, hit $1 million views in like a week. It was a wrap. It's a wrap. Them labels coming. And everybody else you knew before that gonna have to pay that fee.
Nah, for sure.
Rightfully so.
So shout out to T. James, man.
Yeah, shout out to T. James. He got his cake and he did his thing.
For sure, man. So yeah, man, every time I like to close wind down the podcast, give people some news they can use during the week, man, that you might give some advice. Quick tidbit they can get through their week with.
No, I like that. The best thing I can tell people, I'm gonna tell this to people and mainly artists though. Like you gotta embrace the positive and ignore the negative. And I say that because that's so hard to do. When you're a regular person, but especially when you're an artist, you know what it is. You got the comment sections, all the comments. Sometimes, man, don't read none of them comments. If you posting shit, because a lot of that shit is negativity.
Right.
If you got people that are around you that you know gonna feed you that soul food, as I like to say, that shit that's good for your soul, that info and that knowledge and that talk that's good for your soul, go talk to them right after you drop. Let them tell you, you know what I'm saying, I'm proud of where you at. I remember where you was at and I see where you came. Talk to them. Because that negativity gonna get you off track. You're gonna be beefing in the comments. You're gonna be off track thinking you ain't as good as you are and you really the shit. And you got people telling you you're not, so you think you're not. Look, it's people. Tupac, the best artist ever to me, and I didn't hear people tell me he was whack. Like, goddamn. Okay, look, if Tupac whack, then fucking everybody whack to me. If Biggie can't rap, then can't nobody rap. But it's niggas who believe that. So don't listen to niggas who regurgitate negativity. Go find you somebody or some people or a space where all you feel is positivity and soak in that. That's what I tell people. Because that negative energy is ain't gonna get you nowhere, but on the wrong path.
Man, for real, and that's deep.
Yeah,
so, man. Remember, they hated on Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
They facts. They hated on Jesus, man.
Nah, for real.
Appreciate you, man. Come to the Flytill Podcast. Tapping in, y'all tune in. Stream on all audio platforms, YouTube. Flytill Podcast. Check it out. Peace.
Let's get it.